welcome back to Cozy English. Today, we are starting a new story that I think many of you will relate to. We are talking about the stress, the fear, and the excitement of the job interview. In this episode, we meet Liam and Sophia. They are sitting in a quiet study room at the public library. Liam is about to make a huge life change. He has worked in coffee shops for 5 years, but tomorrow he has an interview for a real office job in digital marketing. He is terrified. Luckily, his friend Sophia works in HR, and she is going to help him prepare. Listen closely to how they switch between casual chatting and formal interview speak. Let's head into the library. Shh, keep your voice down.
Okay, stop shaking your leg. You are vibrating the whole table.
I can't help it. Look at my hands. I'm sweating. Sophia, I can't do this. I should just cancel.
You are absolutely not canceling. You have been talking about leaving the coffee shop for 2 years. This is your chance. Now give me your resume. Let me see the final version.
Here. Be honest. It looks empty, doesn't it? It looks like a child wrote it.
Liam, stop beating yourself up. Okay. Shift supervisor at Bean and Leaf Coffee. Managed a team of 4. Responsible for inventory. This is good. These are transferable skills.
But they aren't marketing skills. I'm applying for a junior content coordinator. They want someone who knows SEO and analytics. All I know how to do is make latte art and calm down angry customers.
Calming down angry customers is actually huge. That's conflict resolution. And making latte art shows attention to detail. You just have to spin it the right way.
Spin it. I feel like a liar.
It's not lying, it's reframing. You took that online marketing course, right?
Yeah, the Google certificate. It took me 6 months.
Put that at the top. Bold letters. That shows you are self-motivated. Companies love that.
Okay, but what if they ask me about my professional experience in an office? I have 0. I've never even had my own desk, Sophia.
That is where you use the imposter syndrome against yourself. You feel like a fake, right? Like you don't belong?
100%. I feel like a fraud.
Everyone feels like a fraud in their first job. The hiring manager knows you are transitioning. They aren't hiring you because you are an expert now. They are hiring you for your potential. They want to know if you are eager to learn.
Eager to learn. I can do that. I can look eager.
Exactly. Now let's look at the job description again. What are the must-haves?
Reading from phone. Ideally, they want someone with strong written communication skills, familiarity with social media platforms, and ability to work under pressure.
Work under pressure? Liam, you work the morning rush at a coffee shop in downtown. You have 50 people screaming for espresso at 8 a.m. That is the definition of pressure. An office job will feel like a vacation compared to that.
That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way.
See, you are more qualified than you think. You just need to speak their language. Instead of saying, I made coffee fast, say, I thrived in a high-volume, fast-paced environment.
Thrived in a high-volume environment. Okay, that sounds fancy.
It is fancy. That's corporate speak, and you need to master it by tomorrow morning.
Okay, I think I'm calming down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Good. Because we're not just fixing your resume today, we're doing a full mock interview.
Oh no, roleplay? I hate roleplay. It's so awkward.
It's better to be awkward with me here in the library than to be awkward tomorrow with the hiring manager. I'm going to be the scary boss.
You're already kind of scary, Sophia.
You haven't seen anything yet. Sit up straight, uncross your arms, put your phone away.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready for the first question, the one they always ask first?
Is it tell me about yourself?
Bingo! Tell me about yourself. And if you tell me about your cats or your love of video games, I will throw this stapler at you.
Okay. No cats. Let me think.
Don't think. Start talking.
Poor Liam. He is so nervous. But Sophia is giving him excellent advice. If you are looking for a job in English, the vocabulary in this section is incredibly important. Let's break down the top 6 expressions. Number 1, Transferable skills. Sophia told Liam to focus on his transferable skills. These are skills you learned in one job, like being a barista, that you can use in a completely different job, like marketing. Examples include teamwork, time management, and leadership. You transfer them from one career to the next. Number 2, to spin it. Sophia told Liam to spin it the right way. In politics and business, to spin means to present information in a way that makes it look positive. Liam thinks his experience is bad, but Sophia wants him to spin it to make it look impressive. Number 3, imposter syndrome. This is a huge concept in the modern workplace. Imposter syndrome is the psychological feeling that you are a fake or a fraud and that you don't deserve your success. You are afraid people will find out you aren't smart enough. Liam feels this because he has never worked in an office. Number 4, potential. Sophia said they are hiring him for his potential. Potential is a noun that describes what you can become in the future. It's your hidden ability that hasn't been developed yet. A seed has the potential to become a tree. Number 5, corporate speak. Sophia joked about corporate speak. This refers to the specific, formal, and sometimes complicated language used in business. Instead of saying, "I did a good job," corporate speak would be, "I optimized performance and exceeded KPIs." It can sound a bit robot-like. And finally, number 6, mock interview. Sophia wants to do a mock interview. The word mock means fake or practice. A mock interview is a simulation. You pretend it is real so you can practice your answers without the risk of failing. Poor Liam. He is about to face the scary boss version of Sophia. In part 2, we are going to listen to his answers. We will learn how to answer the classic question, "Tell me about yourself," and how to use the STAR method to tell stories. Get your notebooks ready. This is useful stuff.
Good morning, Liam. Thank you for coming in today. I've reviewed your application and I'm interested to learn more. So why don't we start with the basics? Tell me about yourself.
Oh, hi. Well, I'm Liam. I'm 26. I was born in Ohio, but I moved here when I was 10. I have a dog named Buster. I like coffee. I've been working at Bean and Leaf for 5 years, which is a really long time, honestly. I'm kind of bored of it. That's why I want this job. I just need a change. And I like the internet, so yeah, that's me.
Cut. Stop. Time out.
Was it that bad?
Liam, it was a disaster. You told me your life story, you talked about your dog, and you told me you were bored. Never tell a hiring manager you are bored. It makes you sound negative.
But I said to be honest.
Be professional honest. When they say, "Tell me about yourself," they don't want your biography. They want your elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch? Like selling myself in an elevator?
Exactly. Imagine you are in an elevator with the CEO. You have 30 seconds to explain who you are and why you are valuable before the doors open. It needs to be short, punchy, and relevant to this job.
Okay, short and relevant. No dogs, no being bored.
Try again. Focus on your experience, your skills, and why you are here today. Action.
Okay. Hello, my name is Liam. I have 5 years of experience in customer service and team management at a high-volume cafe. Recently, I completed a professional certification in digital marketing because I am passionate about social media analytics. I am now looking to transition my communication skills into a content creation role where I can help a brand grow.
Yes, that was perfect. You sounded confident, you highlighted your certificate, and you connected your past to your future. Much better.
Whew, okay, that felt better.
Don't relax yet. Now comes the hard part, the behavioral questions.
The what?
Questions that start with, "Tell me about a time when." They want to know how you handle specific situations. So, Liam, tell me about a time you made a mistake at work and how you fixed it.
A mistake? Oh man, there was this one time I spilled an entire gallon of milk on a customer. It was a nightmare. He was wearing a suit. I just apologized a lot and gave him a free muffin.
Okay, that is a story, but it's a weak answer. It doesn't show me how you solve problems. It just shows me you are clumsy. You need to use the STAR method.
You really love your acronyms, don't you? What is STAR?
STAR. Write this down. S is for situation. Set the scene. What was the problem? T is for task. What did you need to do? A is for action. What did you specifically do to fix it? R is for result. What was the happy ending?
Situation, task, action, result. Okay, let me think of a better mistake. Okay, I got one. Remember when we launched a holiday menu and the prices were wrong in the computer?
I remember. That was chaos. Use that. Give me the STAR version.
Okay, situation. Last December, on the first day of our holiday promotion, I realized the register was charging customers the wrong price for the new peppermint latte. Task, I needed to fix the pricing immediately without slowing down the line of 20 customers. Action, I quickly manually calculated the difference for the current customers. Then, during a lull, I called tech support and stayed on the phone with them to update the system. I also communicated the issue to my team so everyone was on the same page. Result, we fixed the error within 30 minutes, and despite the glitch, we hit our sales record for the day and customer satisfaction remained high.
Liam, that was brilliant. Do you hear the difference?
Yeah, it sounds structured. It sounds like I was in control, not just panicking.
Exactly. You turned a negative, a mistake, into a positive, leadership and problem solving. That is what gets you hired.
Okay, I'm starting to get this. Give me one more. Hit me with a hard one.
All right, tell me about a weakness. What is your greatest weakness?
Oh, I hate this one. If I say I work too hard, it sounds fake. If I say I'm always late, I won't get the job.
Correct. You need a real weakness, but one that you are actively working on improving. It shows self-awareness.
Okay. How about public speaking? I get nervous presenting to groups.
That works, but remember the STAR method. Don't just say, I'm bad at speaking. Tell me what you're doing about it.
Okay. My greatest weakness is public speaking. I often get nervous when presenting to large groups. However, I know this is important for marketing. So, action, I recently joined a local Toastmasters club to practice. Result, I have given 3 speeches so far, and while I'm still nervous, I'm getting much more comfortable communicating my ideas clearly.
Toastmasters? Did you actually join Toastmasters?
No, but I thought about joining.
Okay, maybe don't lie about specific clubs, but the structure was perfect. You identified the problem and showed the solution.
This is actually kind of like a game, isn't it? You just have to know the rules.
Exactly. It's a game of communication, and you are winning.
Okay, I feel ready for the about me question and the mistake question. What else are they going to throw at me?
They will ask about money. They will ask, what are your salary expectations?
Ugh, money. I never know what to say. I don't want to ask for too much and look greedy, but I don't want to ask for too little and be broke.
It's a negotiation, Liam. Never give a single number. Give a range. And do your research. Do you know what a junior content coordinator makes in this city?
Google said between 45,000 and 55,000.
Okay, so when they ask, you say, based on my research and the responsibilities of this role, I am looking for a salary in the range of 48,000 to 54,000.
Why 48? Why not start at 45?
Because you are worth more than the bottom number. Don't sell yourself short. Aim a little high so there's room to negotiate down.
Don't sell yourself short. I need to tattoo that on my forehead.
Please don't. Face tattoos are generally bad for interviews.
Fair point.
Okay, one final thing. At the very end of the interview, they will ask, do you have any questions for us?
And I usually just say, no, I think you covered everything.
Wrong. That is the worst answer. It makes you look uninterested. You must ask questions.
Like what? When is lunch?
No. Ask about the culture. Ask about the team. Ask, what does a typical day look like in this role? Or how do you measure success for this position?
Okay, how do you measure success? That's a good one. I'll write that down.
All right, Liam, I think you are ready. You have the elevator pitch, the STAR method, the salary range, and the final questions.
I actually feel prepared. Is this what confidence feels like?
It might be, or it might be just the 3 coffees you drank.
Probably a mix of both.
Sound effect. A librarian shushing them loudly from across the room. Shh. Oops, we're getting too loud. Let's pack up.
Wow, that was a masterclass in interviewing skills. I hope you were taking notes because Sophia just gave us the secret formula for answering tough questions. Let's break down the 6 most important business English concepts from this longer segment. Number 1, the elevator pitch. Sophia insisted on an elevator pitch. This is a very short, prepared speech that explains who you are and what you do. It should be short enough to say during an elevator ride, about 30 seconds. It is the standard answer for, tell me about yourself. Number 2, rambling. Note, Sophia told Liam to cut because he was talking too much about irrelevant things. This is called rambling. To ramble means to talk at length in a confused or inconsequential way. In an interview, rambling is bad. You want to be concise. Number 3, the STAR method. This is the gold standard for answering behavioral questions. Situation, what happened? Task, what was the goal? Action, what did you do? Result, what was the outcome? If you use this structure, you will never get lost in a story again. Number 4, a lull. Liam mentioned he called tech support during a lull. A lull is a temporary interval of quiet or lack of activity. In a busy coffee shop or any business, a lull is a quiet moment between busy rushes. Number 5, don't sell yourself short. Sophia warned Liam, don't sell yourself short. This idiom means to underestimate your own value or to settle for less than you deserve. If you accept a low salary when you are talented, you are selling yourself short. And finally, number 6, to measure success. Liam learned to ask, how do you measure success? In business, to measure means to evaluate or quantify. This question asks the employer, how will you know if I am doing a good job? Is it by sales numbers? By completed projects? It is a very impressive question to ask. Liam is prepped and ready. In the final part, part 3, we will jump forward in time. We will find out how the actual interview went and how to handle the stressful waiting period after you leave the room. Did he get the job? Let's find out.
Over here, I saved us a table.
Oh my gosh, I need a water. I need a gallon of water.
Well, don't leave me hanging. How did it go? You were in there for an hour.
Was it an hour? It felt like 10 minutes. My brain is a blur.
Being a blur is normal, but give me the highlights. Did you use the elevator pitch?
I did, and it worked perfectly. I could tell the hiring manager, her name was Karen, was impressed. She actually nodded and wrote something down when I mentioned the certificate.
Yes, point for Liam. What about the behavioral questions? Did they ask about the mistake?
They did, but they phrased it differently. She asked, tell me about a time you had to deal with a difficult client.
Classic. And?
I used the STAR method. I told the story about the guy who wanted the refund on the half-eaten sandwich. I explained how I listened to him, offered a solution, and kept the team calm.
Did you ramble?
I don't think so. I tried to keep it to the action and result. I think I stuck the landing.
Stuck the landing. Look at you, using idioms naturally. So it sounds like it went well. Why do you look so stressed?
Because of the curveball.
There is always a curveball. What did they ask?
They asked me to do a live test right there in the room.
What?
Yeah. Karen handed me a laptop and said, write a social media caption for this photo of a new coffee blend. You have 5 minutes.
Whoa, that is high pressure. What did you do?
I panicked for about 30 seconds. My hands were shaking. But then I just pretended I was at work. I wrote something funny and short. I used a couple of emojis.
Emojis? In an interview? Bold move.
It's for Instagram. You have to use emojis. When I showed it to her, she didn't say anything. She just kind of hummed. Just like that.
Can be good. It means she was thinking. It's better than a frown.
I hope so. But then, at the very end, I asked my questions. I asked about measuring success.
And?
She lit up. She started talking about their quarterly goals and how they want the new person to really own the blog. We ended up talking about blogs for 10 minutes.
Liam, that is a fantastic sign. If the interviewer starts chatting with you like a colleague, you are in a good spot.
You think? I'm so worried I messed up the writing test.
Stop analyzing every second. You did the best you could. Now there's only one thing left to do.
Go home and sleep for a week?
No, you have to send the thank you email.
Right, the follow-up. Do I send it now or wait a day?
Send it today. Within 24 hours is the rule. Keep it short, thank her for her time, mention something specific you enjoyed discussing, like the blog, and reiterate that you are excited about the role.
Okay, I can do that. And then what?
And then we wait. The waiting game is the worst part.
How long?
She said they're interviewing other people, right?
Yeah, she said they have a few more candidates this week.
Then you probably won't hear anything until next week. Do not check your email every 5 minutes. Do not call them. Just let it be.
Easy for you to say. My entire future is in Karen's hands.
Your future is in your hands. Even if you don't get this one, Liam, you just proved you can handle a tough interview. You didn't run away. You didn't cry. You used the STAR method.
That's true. I actually feel proud. Is that weird?
It's not weird. It's growth. Now, drink your water. Lunch is on me today. You earned it.
Thanks, Sophia, for everything. I definitely would have bombed it without you.
I know. That's why you're lucky to have me.
And just like that, the interview is over. I have a good feeling about this one. I think Karen liked him. In this final part, they discussed the immediate feelings after an important event. Let's break down the final 6 key expressions from this episode. Number 1, to stick the landing. Liam said he stuck the landing. This idiom comes from gymnastics. When a gymnast does a flip and lands perfectly on their feet without moving, they stick the landing. In conversation, it means to finish something, like a story or a joke, perfectly. Number 2, a curveball. Liam said they threw him a curveball. In baseball, a curveball moves in a surprising direction. In life, a curveball is a surprise question or problem that you didn't expect. The writing test was a curveball. Number 3, bold move. Sophia called using emojis a bold move. Bold means brave and confident, but also risky. A bold move is an action that could go very well or very badly. Number 4, the waiting game. Sophia mentioned the waiting game. This refers to a period of time where you cannot do anything except wait for a result. You have no control. Now we just have to play the waiting game. Number 5, to bomb something. Liam said he would have bombed the interview without Sophia. In slang, to bomb means to fail miserably. If a comedian tells jokes and nobody laughs, he bombed. Be careful. To be the bomb means something is great, but to bomb means to fail. And finally, number 6, follow-up. Sophia told him to send a follow-up. A follow-up is a second action you take to check on the progress of something. A thank you email is a type of follow-up. It keeps the connection alive. Well, friends, we have reached the end of our journey with Liam and Sophia. We went from the panic of a blank resume to the confidence of a finished interview. I hope this episode gave you some real tools you can use, whether you are interviewing for a job, applying to a university, or just introducing yourself to new people. Remember the STAR method. Remember your potential. Here is my challenge for you this week. Write your own elevator pitch. Imagine you have 30 seconds to introduce yourself to me. Who are you? What do you love doing? Write it down and say it out loud in front of a mirror. Thank you for spending this hour with Cozy English. If you enjoyed this, please click that subscribe button so we can have coffee together again next week. Until then, keep practicing, don't sell yourself short, and good luck with your goals. Goodbye.